this $1 business company. Yes, okay. Great, you want to make a deal with us. Okay, yes. Oh, that's such a great joke.
Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say.
I need to ask him for a raise. I can do this. Jesus, help me.
Hi, Peter.
Hey, Emily.
I was wondering if I could get a raise. I've been working here for a while now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't do that.
Why not?
Okay. Well, I have a business meeting coming up in 5 minutes. Let's walk and talk. So how's the family?
Christmas time of the year, I mean, like, so happy festive. But, I mean, how can I sell this for $1 when there's inflation? Do you understand that?
I really don't understand. Can you explain inflation to me a little bit more?
Well, inflation is the process in which price level is rising and money is losing value. This is hurting me too. I mean, I can't sell my items higher because my customers expect the items to cost only $1. Therefore, I have no money to increase your pay. I'm so sorry, but we're also under contract due to Keynesian economics, where prices and wages are fixed and can't easily be changed.
I'm a visual learner, so can you show me a graph or something?
Yeah, sure, I can use this.
Seems great. Another one of these. Another one of them.
The aggregate supply curve is horizontal, which means changes in the aggregate demand affects output, but does not affect the price level. Interest rate, wages, and prices are therefore inflexible. Wages and prices are not downwardly flexible in an event of a decrease in aggregated demand because of the collective bargaining agreement between unions and management, which have some monopoly power. In this graph, it is the aggregate demand moving to the right.
But how about this? There's an aggregate demand and aggregate supply graph that relates to a Keynesian graph I just showed you. It'll explain everything I'm telling you.
Can you show me another graph? I can't stand another one of your homemade graphs, so can you show me one on the computer instead?
Here, let me show you what I mean. Okay, so on the x-axis is the real GDP, which is the total value of all final goods and services produced in the economy during a given year, calculated using the prices of a selected base year, and on the y-axis is the price level.
Hold up. What's included in real GDP?
C plus IG plus G plus XN.
What's that?
Consumption spending, gross investment, government spending, and net export.
Oh, okay.
So, there's 3 curves on the graph. One is the aggregate demand, and the other one is the short-run aggregate supply. Lastly is the long-run aggregate supply.
What are you talking about? What aggregate demand? What short-run aggregate supply? Why is there a big stick in the middle of the curve?
Aggregate demand is the total demand for final goods and services in an economy at a given year, and short-run aggregate supply is the total volume of goods and services produced by the economy at a given price level. That big stick in the middle is the long-run aggregate supply, is the total amount of goods and services produced by the national economy in a specific period of time.
So anyway, what about the graph?
The graph is showing us the economy and the inflation we're in right now. We have a cost-push inflation, which is a decrease in aggregate supply of goods and services stemming from an increase in the cost of production. This inflation increased the cost of items, which means that prices have been pushed up by the decrease of production. Cost-push inflation is one possible cause of stagflation, a situation in which output is falling at the same time that prices are rising. I can't raise my price since no one wants to buy my products at a high price, but I cannot make any money without increasing my price. I'm in a dilemma right now.
I don't have time to be frictionally unemployed. I need my wages to be increased so I can support myself. So if you can't increase my wage, then I guess I have to go somewhere else.
Hold up. You mean cyclical unemployed, which means you've lost your job due to the business cycle fluctuating in its output.
So what does frictionally unemployed mean?
That means you're unemployed and then you're like switching from one job to another, or like in the process of moving from one to another.
Oh, yeah, then I don't have time to be cyclically unemployed.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry, but I can't really help you there. The store really needs you. You're my only employee.
How about you increase my wages by 25%?
No, how about 5 at least?
10.
7, and that's it. I can't go any higher.
Alright, 7 sounds good. It's better than my old wages.
Hey Peter, I'm looking to buy some Christmas decorations, but I can't go over $20.
Oh, hey Auntie Ella. You're my #1 customer. You're in the right place. Don't worry. Nothing here will be over $1. Except I don't know if that's going to last very long.
What? But your store calls everything for $1, so you can't go over the buck or you'll lose me as a customer.
Yes, I understand. But I'm not making money for myself, and I have to pay for my employee. She even demanded a higher wage.
So what did you do?
Well, I had to increase it. Hey, at least there's a raise.
Why? You don't really need her, do you?
Yes, I do need her. She's my only employee, and I am barely able to pay her.
So what?
Do you know the Phillips curve?
No.
Okay, here. I'll show you. Okay, bam.
What is that?
Well, it's the Phillips curve.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah. So here, this is the Phillips curve. It shows how inflation and unemployment rate go hand in hand, how it affects each other. The curve shifts to the right because from the previous graph, the supply curve, which causes the short-run Phillips curve to shift.
I thought a point on the graph moved.
No. Only the demand curve from the aggregate demand and aggregate supply graph moves.
How's that even possible? Shouldn't it be high inflation, high unemployment rate?
No. That is all wrong. Did you not pay attention in your macro class?
No, I was too busy looking up how to find the product called the selfie brush.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, since there's high inflation rate, the employees have more leverage.
So what sort of leverage do they have?
Okay. They can control more of the employer because they know the employers need them and cannot run the company or a store, in my case, without them. So the employees have more leverage, therefore they can ask for higher wages, and the employers do not have much of the choice to say no. The employers have to raise the wages to retain the employees. If the employer increased the income, then the employees have higher buying power. With higher buying power, the employees are more likely to purchase more product, which increases the demand curve on another graph, which is called the aggregate demand, aggregate supply graph.
Wow, that's a lot of information to take in. There are so many graphs in the macro. I tried to memorize all those graphs, but I guess it didn't stay in my head for long. How do you know all this?
I had this amazing teacher who trained his students to use critical thinking instead of memorizing everything.
Swear I won't miss. Ay, baby, won't you come my way?
Woo!
All I gotta do is
The price level is rising, and the money. I forgot. I need pee so badly. That's why I should go.
put my mind to